my name, Jody, pull up in event, go and check the...
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Another step towards the Super Bowl begins. We're off in the first of 4 divisional round games. He's going to field this at the 2. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And nearly to the 35-yard line before he goes out of bounds. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Nice, go.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. Oh, it's intercepted. What a start. And the Jaguars are tackled just beyond midfield following the interception.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
60 Eagles.
First carry now. This is Bashal Tootin. And he's down to almost... Oh, no. Actually going to give him the 30 here. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Jaguars have a 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Check that. Let's go.
They'll go again here with Tootin. And he comes through big here. 9 yards. It's 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
Here we go, Shaq.
Hand off to Tootin. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
You know what I love about that play call? It's simple. Nobody overthinking on the sideline or out on the field. Just an offense going to work and moving those chains.
Goal at the 9-yard line.
Chance to stack some momentum if they can turn this turnover into 6. It's 1st and goal.
Ready. Crackle 80. Ready.
First carry now for the rookie from... It's on the turf, falls out, he lost it. And the Chargers think they have it, and they do.
You know, Kate, that's a stop they're going to use as teaching tape for an entire season. Heck yeah.
So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be 2nd down.
Ready.
Inside give here for Tootin. And he's got them down to the doorstep inside the 5. Call it 5 yards on that play. He gets him to the 2, 3rd and goal.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Here's another for it. Ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up fourth down.
Short of the goal line. A gain of a yard. It's now 4th and goal.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
60 Eagle. Go.
Here's Tootin. And this defense completes the goal line stand. What a start to their game as they get off the field with a turnover on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Gained a little bit there. Kind of feels like a gain of nothing. You know why? Because you're still playing with your backs against the end zone. No real breathing room, and no margin for error.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Back to Hampton. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go.
This close to your own goal line, they really don't want to risk a sack. That means, well, one option, run it and buy whatever breathing room you can.
Wouldn't be a comfortable spot to punt it. Can they avoid that by converting here on 3rd? They'll throw 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. And now they're staring at a 4th down. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. And he's in a real tough spot for his first kick. Short drop, and he gets a kick away. Returning from the 43. And a nice return has him looking at a very short field now.
At the Chargers' 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. They go play fake with Jones. Taken in by Hill, right side. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Working from the gun. Here's Jones. Right back to Hill. This is Cox. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Offense in a hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the Chargers' 13-yard line.
2nd down again to Tootin. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Quick throw to Hill on the RPO.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone. Tootin gets it from the gun. And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The Jaguars go up 6-0 here in the first. Each round of the playoffs, Brock, getting some early points becomes more and more important. And they're on the board here in the divisional round.
Pretty tricky round for a lot of teams to get through, which makes some early momentum, to your point, all the more valuable. They're doing all they can to avoid getting tripped up before that conference title affair.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jaguars will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
At their own 28-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Here's Hampton to open the drive. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1. Call it 9 yards. Looks like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1. So that's the end of one in this AFC Divisional Round contest. 7-0 is our score. We'll get you back to Jacksonville right after this. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Charger football. They're looking at 2nd and pretty short. Right up the gut. Blast through midfield. And he's finally stopped across midfield at the 47. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's going to give the Chargers the 1st down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
They'll throw it here on 1st. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Dude, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the net's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
2nd and 3 now.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go!
Out of the gun. Here's Hampton. He's stopped at the 31-yard line. Got some whistles here. Officials calling for a stoppage. Injured player, it appears. And that is their running back, Omarion Hampton. New set of downs for him from the 31. Back to pass on 1st and 10. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this 2nd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Throwing from the gun here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25.
It's a gain of 11. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now.
Let's go now.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Trying to catch him with a draw. It does not work. Send him backwards, and now they're left with a 4th down to figure out. The Chargers selecting to try for the field goal. From the left hash, this is from 47. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. He fields it from the 8. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
At their own 23-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. Pressure comes, Jones. Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Jacksonville 1st down. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Play action now with Jones. finds him over the middle. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Lobs this one deep down the left sideline. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Jones going to throw again. Got his man. Thomas has it. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Okay,
1st and 10 from the 43.
Reload!
On the give, it's Tootin. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
A run here with Tootin. Gets it to the 15. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars now lead by 10.
That's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Jaguars drive their lead to 11. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Here's a return from the 7. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. So that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this first half. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. First and 10 from the 32. They'll throw to begin this drive. To the right, pulled in by McConkey. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. They gain 11 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Chargers.
Throwing from the gun. Cut out left. On the move, past the 40. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
New set of downs for him from the 31. They send the tight end in motion. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Short pass brought in. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Here we go, here we go. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they're left with 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
4th down, pass coming. He's going to turn it for the completion. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal. We'll get an injury stoppage. That's one of the Chargers who's pretty shaken up and being tended to. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
70 Lions.
From the red zone on 1st. Fires right away, but incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one.
Jeez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Davis off the pistol handoff. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. The Jaguars are going to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Well, you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical 3rd down call.
3rd down from the gun. And he will have the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers making a 1-score game before halftime. Let McConkey with a touchdown. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
That one right down the middle. And the Chargers cut the lead down to 4.
14. Chargers 10.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Fielded at the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. From the shotgun, it's Jones. Finds his running back as his Bayshore Tutu. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Working quickly here.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
This time they'll keep it on the ground. And firing after a few. It's 3rd down. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
The Chargers call a timeout. That's their last one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. 3rd and just 2 to go. There he is on 3rd and short. Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short. The Jaguars into punt formation. That's Golden there, deep to return it. He's got it. That's going to be a 1st and more. And that return's going to leave him enough time to squeeze in 2 plays here if they want before the half. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Track at 60.
Airing it out to start this drive. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offensive line fast.
It's 2nd down.
So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The battle complete, Brock, as we resume play here. A spot in our AFC Championship on the line. Here's a return from the 7. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Tootin' on 1st and 10. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Now nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. To throw, here's Jones. Hits him downfield. This is Thomas. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Jaguars have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Hold it ready. Here we go. 70 Lions. You ready to speak? You ready to speak?
Now running here with Tootin'. Now he's going to bring this down to their 35. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
What a great sign to start the 2nd half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
All set to go now from the 35. On 1st down, it's Jones to throw. That's complete to Reed out left. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Working quickly here.
A 3-yard pickup. brings up 2nd and 7 at the 32-yard line.
Shooting with it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. They'll go again here with Tootin. And they make the play at the 23, a gain of only a little. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, set. 60 Bison, 60.
Jones setting up the play action. That's caught at the 4. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. It's a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
1st and goal. Here's Tootin. And he's in for the touchdown. The Jaguars grow the lead coming out of halftime.
Let's see, Kate, I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. Well, look at call this, other than simply splendid.
Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Jaguars drive their lead to 11.
Chargers 10.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. His return starts at the 5. And he's out of bounds up across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. 2nd down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to give the Chargers the 1st down.
1st down, Chargers.
Plowing up the middle. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be 2nd down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Working now from the gun. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Looking in the air here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Come on, come on.
line up the design keeper. And the stop is made at the 32, so give him almost enough for a new set of downs.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Empty backfield now, running back motions out left. Completed over the middle. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this fourth down.
No gain on the play.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
They're going to throw for it on 4. That one complete to Pitts. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Only 1 quarter left before we send one of these teams to the AFC title game. It's Chargers football, and they trail. Need to fight to keep their postseason going. To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
Let's go.
They'll throw it. Catch made over the middle. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
I'll say this, Kate. This quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
Chargers, first down.
Offense up to the line fast. Going to the ground again on first. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Ball at the 2 here for second and goal. Back to the well again. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal.
19.
Now a toss play, Davis. And he takes it into the end zone for the LA touchdown. The Chargers now within 1 score in the 4th. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
And he's got it. That gets him 2 and puts them within a field goal here late. Critical 2-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A 3-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there, but get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
Brings in the kick at the 9. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And that's when they'll begin the drive following the return.
31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Jones on first down. Hits him on the out route. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Hand off to Tootin. Not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up third down.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 3.
Inside give here for Tootin. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
That's good.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes. But the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
Here we go, set. 70 Timberwolf.
First down, and they go right back to it. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So he can only get back to the line with the defense all over this one.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
They break the huddle. It's second down now.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Release. Check smash. Go.
Operating from the gun, it's Jones. That's Kincaid with a catch out left. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Chargers territory.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Here we go. Here we go. Rock ball leading. Hurt. Motion. 79 Bronco. Set. Go. Ready.
Back to throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4.
Reset. 60 Bobcat. Take up.
He'll throw it. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
They'll run here on first down. And all that for a single yard. What an effort to get what he could there. It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Chargers trail by a field goal. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Here he is to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
The first down from the 41. Running back gets it on the draw. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Now we'll see the medical team head out towards a Charger who's still on the field and in some pain. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Here we go, set. 70 Timberwolf.
He'll look to throw it. Flushed out of the pocket. And he's brought down at the line. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away. Now to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. We'll get an injury stoppage. That's one of the Chargers who's pretty shaken up and being tended to. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. We've got a screen to the running back. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Second down run by Davis. And they find him after just a yard, and it's 3rd down. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5.
19 Tiger.
To throw. Finds Davis complete. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers take a 4-point lead.
Jaguars 21.
Chargers just about ready. There they go, sending it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Oh, and he eats a hit to bring it into that, right near the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Check out.
Back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch. That yak. Well, I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
With half a minute left, here comes 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, here's Jones. He's got Thomas on a slant. And he gets it up to the 35, but this is short. 3rd down coming up. Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Now a timeout, and there may be time for 2 plays here, Brock, but a quick short one does them no good. They got to go for broke here. So the false start makes this a far tougher call now, 3rd and 6.
Let's go now.
Looking to throw it. Trying to push deep downfield. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So that brings up 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
The entire season has led them here to this snap. They have to convert here on 4th down. One final shot here. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on.